So what is World Wide Web? That is nothing but the www. Web browsers are used to navigate through the information found on the internet. Special programs and that is embedded with the web page. Java development tools are the part of system and it is known as Java development kit. Hello, hi, namaste. A warm welcome to my new session on Java evolution. I'm Revati, faculty, Department of Computer Science, Vidhyaashram, first grade college, Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. Before going to start my today's session, let me to recall the things I discussed in my previous session. In my previous session, we learned what is Java evolution. That means how the Java evaluated. That means how the Java came into the picture. In the year 1991, Sun Microsystem introduced Java programming language. Then what is the first name of the Java programming language? That is nothing but OAK. And same program is once again renamed as Java by the Oracle Corporation. So this is the evaluation of Java. Moving further, we had learned what is Java feature and what are the different kinds of Java features we are going to have. That is nothing but the characteristics of Java programming language, and because of these features the Java programming language is always differ from other programming language. Then what is the first feature of Java programming? That is nothing but platform independent. Platform independent. So what is platform independent? That means whatever the program we are going to have, that is does not depend on any platform. Suppose if I consider C or C++ programming language, that is platform dependent programming language. That means after compiling whatever the object code I'm going to get, that is dependent on the particular machine. But whereas in Java, after the compilation, what we are going to get? That is nothing but the bytecode. So after compiling Java program, I'm going to get the bytecode, and to run the bytecode, I required Java virtual machine. That is nothing but JVM. And because of this bytecode, the Java is platform independent. That means write the program once and use the program many times. So here Java is called write once and use many times. This is the best feature of Java. And another feature we are going to have, that is compiled and interpreted. That means Java codes are compiled and it is interpreted. But if I consider other programming language, it may be have compiled or it may be interpreted programming language. But whereas in Java, Java is compiled and Java is interpreted programming language. Then the another feature of Java is nothing but object oriented. That means in Java program, everything is treated as object. So what is object here? Object is nothing but the real world entity. That means whatever the real world problems we are going to have, that is represented in the form of objects. Then it is dynamic and it is distributed. What is distributed? That means the things are happened in different place and different platform. That means whatever the execution we are going to carry it out, that can be happened in different place and in different platform. Then what is dynamic? Here Java is dynamic programming language. That means it provides more security when compared to other programming language. That means it provides runtime compilation as well as it provides compile time security. That means it provides runtime security as well as compile time security, so that no other user or the user cannot able to tamper the data. Then the Java provides high performance and the execution speed of the Java programs are very high compared to other programming language. So these are the very essential features of Java, and because of these features the Java is different from other programming language. Then we learned how the Java programs are different from C program. So at the beginning we learned how the Java programs are different from C program. So what's the first difference? We learned that here Java does not have size of and type def keywords. Then we learned C have some other keywords like auto, extern and register. That means Java does not support auto keywords, extern and register. At the same time, we learned C supports struct and union. So what is struct and what is union? These two are the data types. That means C program allows the user to create their own data types by using struct and union keywords. And these two keywords are not supported by the Java programming language. Along with that, we studied some other points. So this is some of the very important difference between C as well as Java. Dear student, you may think that why I'm going to discuss the difference between C and Java, because the structure of all the programs are same and you may get confused, and in order to avoid that, I'm going to clearly specify the difference between C and Java program. Then we learned some of the difference between C++ and Java. In C++, we are going to have the special feature called operator overloading. So what is operator overloading? Here operator overloading is nothing but the change the meaning of existing operator that can be achieved with the help of C++ programming language. But in Java, we cannot have operator overloading, and at the same time we are going to have the concept called inheritance. Under inheritance we are going to have the concept called multiple inheritance in C++ programming language. But in Java we cannot have multiple inheritance that can be achieved with the help of interface. And in C++ programming language, we have constructor and destructor. So what is the use of constructor? It is mainly used to initialize the object. And to de-initialize the object, we are going to have the concept called destructor. But in Java, we are going to have the concept called constructor, but we are not going to have any destructor. That means the deallocation of the object can be achieved with the help of finalized class. So these are the some of the difference between C++ and Java programming language. So these are the very important topic from the examination point of view. So these are the certain topics we learned in my previous session. Moving further, in today's session we are going to deal with Java and internet. That means how the Java programs are used in the internet, and at the same time we are going to discuss Java and World Wide Web, and we are going to discuss web browsers. Along with that, the different types of web browsers we are going to have. Moving further, at the beginning we are going to have Java and internet. So here we are going to discuss the importance of Java program in the internet. So Java is strongly linked with the internet. So what is the first point here? Java is strongly connected with the internet because the first browser which is developed by using Java program is nothing but the hot Java. So the first application program written in Java was hot Java. So what is the first browser which is designed and developed by using Java programming language? That is nothing but the hot Java, and a web browser to run applets on internet. That means whenever you want to run any applet programs on the internet, that time we required hot Java. So this is the link between Java and internet. That means whenever you want to run any applet program on the internet, that time we are going to use hot Java. Then what is applet? So here applets are the special program that is linked in the web page in order to provide the dynamic content. That means whenever I want to get the dynamic content, that time I'm going to use the applet, and it is written in the web page, or it is designed inside the web page. So internet user can able to use Java to create applet programs. That means any user, they are going to use the internet, they can able to use Java program to create their own applet programs. Consider the example that I want to open the calculator. So what I will do, I'm going to visit the start button, then I'm going to type the command. That means in the search box, I'm going to type the command and I'll get the small command prompt, and there I will type cal, that is C-A-L. And when I press enter button, I'm going to get the calculator. So these calculators are the example for applet program. That means these calculators are created by using Java applets. So here the applet program and runs them locally using Java embedded browsers such as Hot Java. That means suppose if you want to run your applet program locally, that time I'm going to use Hot Java. So this is the first web browser which is designed by using Java programming language. So here Java is popularly known as internet language. That means the Java programs are recognized by the internet programming language. So the internet user can able to write their own applet program and they can able to create their own website which contains Java applets that could be used by other remote users of the internet. By using Java programs, the internet user can able to create their own website, and the website, that is nothing but the web page, may include applets and that can be used by the remote user or by the local user. So this is all about Java and internet. That means how Java is linked with the internet. Moving further, I'm going to have the relationship between Java and internet. That means how the local computer can able to access the applet program which is stored in the remote computer. So here I'm going to have local computer and I'm going to have remote computer. So the remote computer contains some applet programs. So what is applet programs? Here applet programs are the special programs and that is embedded with the web page in order to provide the dynamic content. So what is dynamic content here? The dynamic content is nothing but the content which is going to vary or change frequently. Those kinds of contents are written in the applet program. So here the applet programs are written or stored in the remote computer and that can be accessed by the local computer with the help of internet. So this is the relationship between local computer and the remote computer with the internet. Moving further, I'm going to have Java and World Wide Web. So what is World Wide Web? That is nothing but the www. So what is www? It is nothing but the repository. So what is repository? That is nothing but the storage of web page and websites. So here the www is an open-ended information. What is open-ended information? That is nothing but all the user can able to access the information which is stored in the www. So that is nothing but open-ended information recovery system designed to be used in the Internet's distributed environment. When I'm going to talk about internet, what is internet? It provides the distributed environment to the user. Then what is distributed? Here, distribution of work or distribution of platform. That means the things are happened in different places and in the different platform. So here the www is an open-ended information recovery system, and that is especially designed to be used in the internet distributed environment. And this system contains what are the known as web pages that provide both information and controls. So here, as I told, www is nothing but the repository and which is capable to store large amount of web pages. Now, what web page contains? Here, web page contains information and control. What is information? Here, information is nothing but the data, what the user wants, and what is controls? Here, controls is nothing but the navigation. What is navigation? Here, navigation is nothing but the jumping from one page to another. That means I want to navigate from one page to another. That is nothing but I want to provide the link from one page to another. Consider the example here. This is my main website page, and I'm going to have another 2 pages, and here I'm going to provide the link for my next web page, and here I'm going to provide the link for my another web page, and here also I'm going to provide the link for all the present web page. So these kind of controls, that is nothing but the navigations, are carried out under the web pages. And how we can able to provide the navigation here, that is nothing but we are going to have XML programming language. So what is XML? That is nothing but hypertext markup programming language, and it is especially used to design web pages. With the help of HTML, we can able to provide the link. So what is link? Here link is nothing but the hyperlink. That means I'm going to provide the navigation from one page to another with the help of links. So here the web system is open-ended. So what is open-ended? That is freely available to all the user. That is open resource, and that is itself called open-ended, and we can navigate to a new document in any direction, and this can be achieved with the help of hypertext markup programming language. How we can able to provide the navigation from one page to another page? That can be achieved with the help of HTML. So what is HTML? That is nothing but hypertext markup programming language. Moving further, I'm going to have web browser. So what is web browser? Why I required web browser? Think that I want to collect some information from the internet. So what I will do? I'm going to use the web browser. So what is web browser here? Here web browsers are the search engine. So what is web browser? Here web browsers are used to navigate. That means whatever the information I want to collect, that one I want the browser. With the help of browser, I can able to navigate from one place to another or one page to another. So here web browsers are used to navigate through the information found on the internet. That means whenever I want to gather any information from the internet, what I will do? I'm going to use the web browser. So it provides the navigation so that I can very easily get the information from the internet. They allow us to retrieve the information spread across the internet. That means by using web browser, the user can able to retrieve the information which is available on the internet, and it's possible to display the information by using hypertext markup language, that is nothing but the HTML. Then what are the different kinds of web browsers I'm going to have? That is nothing but the hot Java. So this is the web browser which is designed by using Java programming language. Then we are going to have Netscape Navigator, and we are going to have Internet Explorer. So these are some of the examples for web browser. Moving further, we are going to have Java environment. So what is Java environment? It provides the working environment to the user, and what are the things it's going to provide? That is nothing but the development tool and hundreds of classes and methods. That means here Java environment includes large number of development tools and thousands of classes as well as methods. Anyway, I'll be discussing a large number of development tools in my future classes. At the same time, the Java development tools are the part of system, and it is known as Java Development Kit. So here Java environment includes large number of tools, that is nothing but large number of development tools, that is nothing but DT, and classes and methods. So dear student, what are the things you want to remember here? That you want to remember Java environment provides the number of development tools and classes and methods for the user. So what is DT? Here DT is nothing but development tool. So this DT is also called JDK. What is JDK? Here JDK is nothing but Java Development Kit or Java Development Tool Kit. And where we can able to find JDK? That is nothing but this is the part of system, and it is known as Java Development Kit. And what about classes and methods? Here classes and methods are called system library. That is nothing but the standard library. That is nothing but Java standard library, and it is also called API. What is API? That is application programming interface. So here the Java environment includes JDK as well as API. So what is JDK? That is nothing but the development tool, and which is the part of the system, whereas what is API? Here API is nothing but the thousands of classes as well as methods, and it's also called Java standard library. So dear student, while studying this topic, what are the things you want to remember? That is nothing but DT and CM. So what is DT? Here DT is nothing but development tool, and what is CM? That is class and method. And this DT and CM together forms JE. What is JE? That is Java environment. And DT is also called JDK, that is Java Development Kit, whereas CM is also called API. What is API? That is Application Program Interface. It is nothing but the standard library, that is JSL, that is Java Standard Library. So here Java Standard Library is also called API, that is Application Programming Interface. So dear student, in my today's session I started with what is Java and internet. That means how the Java and internets are interlinked each other. That is how Java programs are connected with the internet. Then we studied how the Javas are interlinked with the www, that is World Wide Web. Then we learned what is web browser. Along with that, we learned Java environment. Dear student, in my next session, we are going to deal with application programming interface, that is nothing but API. Then we are going to deal with Java runtime environment, that is nothing but JRE. Then we are going to deal with how to write the simple Java program and what are the structure I need to follow while writing the Java program. So dear student, in my today's session we got more information about Java programming, and this is all about today's session. Thank you for watching my session. Let's meet in the next session. Until then, keep learning and keep watching. Thank you.